Sounds like he's constantly in the middle of just, like, throwing up. Ugh. Anyway, there is... Alright, so I wanted to heal manually before we got into this, but okay. I can do that on the first turn of the battle.
Fascinating. I was sure that my deathless minions would take care of you. Either that or you'd succumb to despair and give up halfway. But no, you've actually made it all the way here. It was quite the entertaining little sideshow, but the main event awaits.
Oh, who you calling a sideshow, pal?
I can't offer any higher billing than that, I'm afraid. You'll be slack-jawed soldiers in my undead army like all the rest once I've dealt with you.
Sorry, but that's no happening. You're going down, and the people of Wiswald are coming home. As a citizen of this fair nation, and a pupil of the mighty Lady Emma, I swear it.
Emma was your teacher! That bungling, boorish, brain-dead incompetent! And now you intend to stand in my way, just as she did! I am the Lord of the Undying, the Mighty White!
You're not the least bit mighty, pal. You're a pathetic blampot who threw his
Scottish
toys
insults are the
pram
best.
and ran away because he couldn't get the better of Lady Emma.
How dare you!
If you think you're making mindless minions of us, you've another thing coming. Now let's get this done. It's time for you to die. And stay dead this time.
Alright, so the worst part about this guy isn't, like, his villainy or his, like, unhingedness or his design. It's how slow he talks. My god. Most of the other villains in this game would have, like, delivered that speech in about half the time. Anyway. I said that I really wanted to heal Elvis manually before we got into this fight, and I guess I'll do that now. Elvis, I have 1 X potion. We will be using it. Oh, I have 20 X potions. That's right. I went to the store and bought a bunch of them. The last time I was in town. So we can give Elvis some of that. And hopefully this fight won't take that long. Off to a good start. Hopefully this fight won't take that long. If I absolutely have to, I can off the chain a bunch of different things. And I guess I'll start out by scanning him as well. I can off the chain a bunch of different, like, monsters, which should hopefully do a lot of damage. You still have less HP than some of the bosses I fought a couple bosses ago. So we're gonna stomp down on your head. And we're gonna focus on light, daggers, and spears. Adele definitely has spears, so we will definitely be using Adele there. She also has singing abilities. Can the Swordmaster... I'm guessing the Swordmaster does not have a lot of use for daggers or spears. Let's get started with... Let's get started with one of these. I'm guessing Gloria does not have much use for spears, but I will go and look at the equipment menu, see if I can maybe change out her weapon for one of those. She obviously has a S tier affinity for spears, which is, like, to be expected. It's right there in the name, Swordsmaster. Did I say spears? I meant swords. I am taking 5 damage from having a bunch of flaming comets dropped on my head. Let us look at your abilities. You have the Defender, which is ironically not a shield. Yeah, spears. Daggers are an A. Okay. We will give you the dagger, and otherwise default. And we can see if we can do a little bit of extra damage to you that way. Divination. I have two divination moves one divination move that I like to use in particular, and that is haste, to make people's turns come around faster. I've also got that one special, which as far as I could tell, it instantly filled up the turn priority bar for each of my friends, which will also be useful to have. Dragoon, Thunderbolt Thrust. You are not weak to thunder, but we can work with that. Possibly it would have been better to. I'm planning to have Adele go to +3 Brave points. Use 4 God, what's it called? For the Bardic moves, and then 4 of her own Dragoon moves. It may have been wiser to do that first before using that special, but we will we'll make do. And just because I can stack up everybody's specials all at once, this may not have been wise. It may have been smarter to let the music play for a little longer so that I could refresh it later on in the fight. But I wanted to do this. We are doing 4,000 damage on a single hit. You are going to do 2, 3 hits. Electron. That probably sounds like the electric equivalent to what you just did to Elvis. Don't do that again, please. Alright, that actually wasn't that bad. Dark. That could be a problem. Okay, not bad. I survived that. That looked like 3 very powerful attacks, and I made it through. Okay. I definitely would like, however, nope. I definitely would like a few Kuraga. After that, though. So it doesn't look like you're going to be attacking Gloria directly, so I may not put her in counterattack stance at any point. But I will do the old Swordmaster thing of, yeah, go and do that, sir. I will do the usual Swordmaster thing of solid stance. And now that Adele is ready to go, I'm gonna do this 3 times, and then the 4th one I will magic damage inflicted by multiple targets. Magic damage reduce. Okay, there we go. I will use that because I do want some magic damage reduction. Counter when opponent what? There's too much text on the screen. It was being obscured by the status icons beneath the on the specials. All right, that music ran out. That's fine. Counter when opponent performs buff. I don't know. Oh, did you get BP from that? You may have gotten BP from that. I may have given you like free BP. But that's okay, because one of those things was just reducing the amount of damage that these moves are going to do. Please don't. Okay. May have spoke to... There goes Gloria. Yeah, there goes the attack buff on Gloria, which is the main character I wanted the attack buff on. Okay. I will be less hasty regarding buffing my stats from here on out, because I am like 80% sure you gained BP from that. Let's get on with it. Let's see how much damage I can do like this. If this isn't gonna do as much damage as I wanted to, this is gonna be... Alright, this is gonna be like 6,000 damage. That's decent. 8,000 if I were to use it 4 times. I can also off the chain some things. Boy, you were just standing there and taking those hits, weren't you? Oracle abilities. Can I, like, have a little fun with, for example, like, elemental impairment, fire, and water, and then drop a couple triples on your head? Can I have fun with that? It looks like that affected you. Okay, I'm still hearing thunder. I do see that the sky is getting a little bit dark to the west. Because okay, that did nothing. Because normal people talk about this sort of thing in terms of cardinal directions, and it's possible that there's just a thunderstorm rolling in. And this is going to be like the 3rd day in a row that we had one of those, and I'm not super happy about that because I was hoping to later today cut the grass because I haven't been able to do that in a while because it keeps raining. We won't be buffing, but come on, Electron. I see. It looked like Elvis was covering someone. I cannot tell. I think. All right, thanks, Elvis. Wow. I think Elvis was covering for Gloria and me. Not completely sure on that though. I did ring. I don't know if the Addams Family popularized the expression "you rang," because that was kind of a running joke in the old TV show from the 60s and 70s, The Addams Family. Lurch, the butler for the Addams Family, responded to the various characters in the show. I'm gonna go with another round of attacks. Ringing a bell, and every time he showed up, he would say "you rang," even if it was in a like not very practical situation for him to appear out of nowhere as the butler, and that's the earliest use of that expression that I'm aware of, and I say it semi-frequently as well. I got it from the Addams Family. I don't know if when Elvis says it, that's what inspired that line. You are down to 12,000 HP already. This is actually going fairly fast. If I can spear you, I wish I had a holy move of some sort. But if I can spear you with Agnon, which is like the main Dragoon attack, we're gonna 3,000. Holy crap. Okay, that was a critical hit, but that's still way more than Gloria was doing. We should have been doing this earlier instead of wasting time with buffs and what have you. Alright. You're defaulting. Agnon hits through the defaults. My entire party is at -1. Probably not. Probably should have thought that one through. Fortunately, he didn't do the scariest of anything on that turn, and I can probably take him down on this one. Alright. This was... wow. Thank you and good night. Unless there's a second phase of battle. Oh, yeah, he's undead, obviously. Of course there's gonna be a second phase of battle.
Now that I am the mighty white, now that I have the Arcanus asterisk, I have become the most magnificent mage of all.
That is super debatable, sir. Alright, so you're just gonna get up as if nothing happened. I don't think you braved. Okay, Gloria went down. That's mildly annoying, I find. Again, Elvis is incapable of taking damage against this guy. He doesn't... The only thing that was really doing damage to him in the dungeon leading up... That's a new one. In the dungeon leading up to this fight... I healed from that. Was some certain one-hit KO moves. I think there were one-hit KO moves that certain enemies were using. And other than that, he has just been taking like 10, 20... Wow! 150, 120 damage from everything. And, Adele, when she's defaulting, she obviously has built-in defense. I'm going to, if Gloria and I go down, I won't be the happiest camper, but it won't be the end of the world. I'm going to default once again. Apparently, did I de-equip the MP regeneration moves? I may have done that. Because it seems that I'm not recovering NP anymore. I don't know if I de-equip that or if it's suddenly neither day nor night, because we're in just the upside down, in between underwear, whatever sort of place. Anyway, I'm gonna wait for Gloria to come back before I inflict haste on everybody again. How much HP do you have? You have 40,000, so we gotta do this again, but fortunately for me, Agnon was doing like 2 or 3,000 damage a hit. And oh, you know what I can do? I can imbue Adele's and Gloria's weapons with electric or with holy. Can I imbue it with holy? No, it's only... I don't think it's holy. Sort this mess out, I suppose. White magic arise, white magic arise, white magic Kiraga, Shieldcraft, Defender of the People, just because I like using Defender of the People. I don't know if it's actually coming in handy here, but it feels good to use. It feels like Elvis is earning his keep, and it does count down the number of turns until I can use my special again. Honestly, it doesn't... I think I started saying this, but didn't finish it some time ago. It doesn't even bother me that I haven't really been using Elvis's special, because his passives which allow him to stand in for an enemy, for an ally when they're about to take a bad hit, and just his overall defense, that more than makes up for the fact that his shield craft is not something that I'm getting a ton of use out of right now, I think. Let's see. Let me see if I can imbue my weapon with elemental supplement. I actually can. Okay, so I'm going to give you light, give you also light. I am going to give you haste so your turn comes around more frequently, and I'm gonna give maybe I won't give Gloria haste. I'll give Elvis haste so that he can heal people a little bit more frequently. And then we'll see how fast we can end this. Alright. I guess this answers my question as to why he only, in air quotes, has 50,000 HP, whereas a lot of bosses that are some number of hours of gameplay ago also had that. So, oh boy, wait, does the elemental thing on your weapons only last for 2 turns? Because I may not have enough time to both go into attack mode with Gloria and hit him and still have the holy. We'll see. Alright, Thunder Thrust, Agnon, this is going to be partially holy. Ooh, I need more MP. I need more MP, I need more MP, I need more MP. Again, I'm not seeing people's MP passively recovering in here, so it makes me wonder if I just overwrote those abilities, or if there's some effect of this dungeon that stops you from gaining MP like that. Counter physical attacks, did that give you a... Thanks! Boy. That may have given you a BP. Alright. We're gonna go into solid stance and then start slashing you with holy daggers. Covering 2 of your weaknesses. Alright, this is not bad. Don't do that. Alright, that wasn't the worst. I was picturing something that was a little more trouble than that. But you are going to be taking a lot of damage from that. We are going to be faced with an Electron. I did not see you braving, which is good. Gloria died. Alright, that seems to be something that happens on occasion in here, is Gloria dying. I can do this manually. I don't want to spend too much MP on Arise on Elvis. Or really any of the resurrection moves. Anyway, you're defaulting. That's fine. I can use this turn to prepare. You're undead. Would you take damage if I cast a healing spell on you? I think undead... It's either undead or demons that take damage from healing spells, and I don't remember which. Anyway. Since you're defaulting, I will... watch Elvis take nothing at all from a comet. You understand how little damage that is, right? Don't you, Mr. Vigintio? Because I'm not sure that you do. Alright, you are defaulting as well. I am defaulting. Everyone is defaulting. We're gonna go to +3 here. Hopefully this won't be that bad, because everybody on my team is defaulting. Okay. Dark Rest, same deal, right? I think you are using 4 attacks. I did not see, I was not counting. Alright, just 3. That's good. That is good. That is good. That is great. Kiraga, and just for science... Oh, I only selected 2. I was gonna say, just for science, I'll cast regular Cure on you just to see if you take damage from it or not. If it healed you, I wouldn't be, like, overly upset or anything, but... You know what? I will go and raise my attack. You have 20,000 left. I will go and raise my attack. And... that's going to if I can end this fight, I don't care if you're gonna counter and gain BP from this or whatever. But if I can end this fight before you get a chance to use that BP, then we're gonna be in pretty good shape. If I can adopt a solid stance, if I can hit you with daggers a couple times, my attack is at plus 70%. So we're basically doing critical damage without actually needing a critical hit. If I were to do an actual critical hit, we would be taking a comment to the face. We would be gaining a BP from that. Thanks. I'm gonna use my special and let everybody recharge. An actual critical hit will just add to the damage further. I don't know why I had so much trouble saying that sentence of all things. Alright, so the hastening is going to make all my friends come around basically instantly. You have a single BP. I don't think that really matters anymore somehow. If I were to just wail away with Draconics, how many times can I use this? I can use that twice. And then just poke you in the face ordinarily. That is going to be 2. And I think you have 4,000 HP left. I think you should be very low. That is, yeah. I was at above my max HP anyway. You have, all right. Let's finish this once and for all. Good game, guys. This is one of the better battles I've had. Oh, are we gonna go around again?
Perhaps you're not as pathetic as you look. Not many could trouble me for this long. But don't think for a second that you have what it takes to defeat me. No one does. After all, the mighty wife.
Alright, well, whatever your deal is, that did more damage to Elvis than most things do. Alright, the first time you had 50,000, the second time you had 40,000, and the third time you had 30,000. Are we gonna be going through this again? Are you gonna resurrect again with 20,000 and then 10,000 and then you're just gonna be dead? Because I get the feeling that's where we're going. Alright. I still have the attack buff. Do I still have the attack buff? She does not. Alright, it may have expired that turn, I'm not sure. We're countering when opponents default now. Okay. Did that actually do anything? That did not put anything on Elvis. Okay, so that would have been Doom. That would have been like, you're dead in 5 turns or whatever. But, it did not come to pass. Okay, so you're gonna cast Death again. You've gained a new ability, I see. Oh, that's the instant death move. Alright, that was not the Doom status. That is an actual bona fide instant death.
You will regret your impertinence.
Not appreciating that. Okay. I've gotta finish him fast then. Alright, I will not be messing around with... I'm gonna start messing around with beast summons. Alright, so we're gonna arise the 2 characters who need to be arisen. No, we're not. We're gonna use an ether because I need to use an ether before I can do that. We're gonna arise the 2 characters who need to be arisen, and we're gonna defend the people. Alright, the nice thing about Arise is that it fully recovers you no matter how much HP you have or don't have, and I don't really have to use another white mage move after that. Anyway, we're gonna defend the people. That's probably not gonna really do anything for... that's not gonna do anything for, the death move, I don't think. And besides, even if I do, succumb to death... That sounds weird. Even if I do, God, defend against death with Elvis, doing his shield master thing, it's probably just gonna kill him anyway. This probably isn't the ideal outcome. So we're gonna start out with that attack. Gloria is going to take some things off the chain. Do I have a I've got a couple things I can use. I don't think I have a... Yeah, the Lux Element, that is not as an attacking move. Oh, Ruined Mageling. That is a... Banishka, that is a decently powered, holy attack. I can do that again. And... What's just a strong enemy all around? I need daggers or spears. Do I have a dagger type enemy? No, these are just the elemental types, not the weapon types. Can I cast a meteorite on your face? Aka Oni. Okay, that one does a lot when you use it. We will not be trying to capture you. That was a misclick. I want to find out what the gold goyle does, but I don't think I want to find that out in a boss battle. What is another? Goliath. Those also do a lot of damage. Okay, we will just be summoning some really strong things. 7,000 damage. Alright. I should have caught more of those. And let's see. We will be getting this battle over with. That was a physical defense down. I should have used that the first time. Alright, that was not actually an attack. Anyway, we're down to... We're down to 10,000 HP. Need more power indeed. Counter when opponent buffs. Yeah. As long as you don't use the death move. You did it again. You gained 2 BP from that. Do I have... What is the move that possibly can steal a... Oh, that's the Swordmaster. The Swordmaster can possibly steal a BP when they counterattack, but... As established, I don't think that's going to be happening very often. You know what? If Gloria gets to... If Gloria gets to actually, move again before the end of the fight, I will just go into a counterattack stance and see if she does counterattack the magic attacks. Because I don't think she would. But that is definitely something that's worth investigating. Agnon. I have 3 uses of this if I use another ether. I've used a lot of ethers in this place, but that's okay because I own a lot of ethers. Alright. I think if I pull off another critical, I may be able to finish you here. Nope. Not quite. Are you defaulting? Was I doing that much damage through default? Well, I guess Agnon, that's kind of its thing. But... Alright, Comet. Yes, I like it when you use Comet, because Comet sucks. Because I can take Comets. As long as you don't use the death move. I'm still not 100% sure what that one is. It looks like generic magic, honestly. And I can definitely see now that Elvis is, indeed, covering those magic attacks. Those entire party magic attacks, which I sort of did not expect him to do. But I like the fact that he is. Because it makes this battle a lot easier. And, if he does that, it like, maybe gives me hope that Gloria will be able to counterattack with the Swordmaster, these sorts of things. We'll see. She is going to get to move on the next round. I am going to go into Fluid Stance. I will see if I can steal BP from him successfully. Because I'd like to be able to steal BP from him. Let's see. In anticipation of the possibility that there's going to be more of this fight, I'm going to just store BP on myself. And also Adele. I could finish this turn with Adele, but I do want to see how good this is. That will reduce the opponent's BP. That's going to be a waiting for something to hit me, right? So if I get hit by that, she did not actually counterattack that. All right. Well, sir. Goodbye. Are you done yet? It looks like you're actually done. Okay, so is that the last? No, he's getting up again.
Seem to remember something about that eye. can't be true though, can it?
Of course it is.
I'm not so sure, you know.
What? What is happening to me? I'm melting.
Sorry, pal. Lady Emma got the better of you again. Ah, if you'd only bothered to read her work. Ish. Smarts, eh? She never was one to do things by halves.
I read that in Anya's voice.
Ready to face fire.
All right. We are getting 4 job levels, 1 conventional level, 5, 6 job levels from that. Cool. Alright, Ellis learned Fast Hands. Alright, 819 job points all told. That counted as 1.3 consecutive battles, which I guess is fair because it was. That was 120,000 worth of HP. So I had initially diagnosed them as having less HP than most bosses that I fought so far, but when you come back to life twice, it adds up. Alright, very nice. Alright, we have the Arcanus. Arcanus are able to perform powerful, if occasionally indiscriminate. That's... yeah, I would agree with that. Magical attacks. Dark is performing dark magic attacks on all targets, on a target or all targets. Ardor, perform a magical attack on ally and foe alike that combines the powers of fire and water. So that's... alright, it was fire and water. But it attacks your allies also. I guess if you have someone like Elvis who has the freeze flame shield equipped, or if you have someone who can otherwise absorb fire and water, then that might not be a bad idea because you could heal your allies at the same time as damaging your enemies, but otherwise that sounds like a bit of a double-edged sword.
I don't know what to say. Elvis.
Okay, I'm not one to, like, unnecessarily ship characters here, but the way that the character models are positioned, it really looks like Gloria and the protagonist. I can't use the first-person pronoun here because it'll be weird, or just, like, holding hands or something.
As if, eh? So, Princess Gloria, what's next?
Well, Wiswald may be safe for now, but other kingdoms remain in danger. And while we cannot know for certain until we've investigated further, my suspicion is that this is all Holograd's doing. I mean to go to those kingdoms' aid, just as we came to yours.
I see. Well, listen. It's going to take a wee while for us to put things in order around here. But once we're back on our feet, we're going to help you recover the Wind Crystal. That's a promise.
Cheers, old pal.
And from what I hear, those Holograders go into battle pretty well protected. But I reckon we've a spell or two that can help with that. We'll be ready to join you whenever you decide to make your move.
Thank you both. Your help will be very much appreciated.
Alright, so is Wiswald back to normal? It looks like Wiswald is indeed back to normal. Have any other side quests opened up? There are quite a few side quests. Alright, first there's a party chat, which we need to establish. Safe once more. Well, looks like my beloved Wiswald will live to fight another day, eh? Thanks, everyone. There's no need to thank us, we're all in this together. Yes, we would all have done whatever it took to see the people of Wiswald safe again. Thank crikey we arrived when we did, eh? If we'd been much later, Viganito would have... Viganitio. Where are the I's and T's and O's in that name? I starting to get confused. Yeah, who knows what would have happened if he turned the whole town undead. Ah, just thinking about it's enough to make me queasy. But we stopped him, that's what matters. Yep, and now Roddy and Lily have agreed to help us with whatever awaits. Oh, and they'll be a help, all right. You can count on that. But we might need to give them a wee while to get things in order around here first. It'll be worth the wait, though. Wiswald's spellcraft is more than a match for Holograder Brawn, mark you my words. Yeah, I'll feel safer knowing we have an army of wizards at our back. Yep, I shall be glad to be able to call on them whenever the time comes, though I'm not sure how we'll ever repay the favor. Oh, you'll repay it easily enough, and they'll be all looking forward to the day you do. But how can I'm nothing but a princess without a kingdom. Aye, and a face that would brighten even the darkest day. Flash that around the place every once in a while, and they'll be calling it even before you even know it. Okay, so everyone's back. The boat lady is back. You are not the person I'm looking for. This is who the quest pin is marked on. So what's that? Do I write letters to a woman over in Rhymedal? Maybe I do. What's wrong? What's with to you? Ho ho, she thinks I'm mature, sophisticated, witty, and cool, you say? Sounds about right. As you can see, I'm pretty long in the tooth. So I think I qualify as mature. As for sophisticated, well, I collect dusty old trinkets, so that's a definite yes. Woody's right for sure. The regulars here don't always like my repartee, but deep down they know it's solid gold. And cool? You bet I am. My feet are blooming freezing. Ho ho! Told you I was funny. You're wearing shoes. I guess old people just sometimes have bad circulation in their extremities or whatever. Alright, side quests. This is some banana nectarines. Sure. In the Wiswald Woods. I can do that at some point. Alright, the weapon shop has some more stuff for us. There is an NPC over here. I'm also going to look down in the, I think in the magic school thing to see if anyone has side quests for me there, and also, like, down under. I need some special wood from defeated coppices. Alright. Does anybody need their kite fixed or their, like, anything kid-related here? I don't think so. Once I zoom out. Oh, there is one. Okay. You there. I've done things for you in the past, I believe.
Ah, go on, please. I'm begging you. Look, I want to help, but this is all a little sudden.
What's going on, Adele?
This kid here says he has a job for us.
Aye, that's right. I want you to go and fetch me some honeycaps. They're mushrooms, and they're amazing. And I want to let my wee sister taste them. There were these two travellers who told me where they grow, but one of them got really mad when I mentioned going myself. You should have seen it. It is no place for a small child. Stay away, she said. She was so scary. But I have to let my sister try them. Which is why I need you to go and fetch them for me.
Something tells me that you'll just go yourself if we don't. Fine. We'll help you.
Ha, thanks! Where did they say they grew again? Oh, aye, Miasma Woods. It's off to the west there.
Yeah, I know that place all right. Oh god, it's these two lackeys.
In such a hurry?
Miasma Woods, of course.
Huh? We ain't got no business back there, have we? Wait, you're going for the kids' sake?
You and I both know how fond monsters are of honeycaps. And we both know how determined the boy was to procure some for his sister. We cannot risk him taking it upon himself to go there.
No way would he go walk about in the forest after the way you spoke to him. You scared the pants off the poor mite.
Still, we cannot risk it. We should never have told him that they grew there in the first place.
Hey, wait up!
Every time I see those two, Dag and Selena, they get better and better. I look forward to seeing like what they'll be up to in like chapter 6, 7, and the later parts of the game. I'm sure it'll be I'm liking the characters a lot more, like the side characters a lot more now than I was in the first like 30 hours, and it's probably not ideal that a game's writing actually gets good 30 hours in, but it's better late than never. I'll not be believing the rumors till I've seen some proof. Akaoni. I've defeated many of those over the years, over the, well, weeks. I can do another one. And you'll give me a fancy hat if I do. Alright, I'm going to end things off here. I should probably stop recording, because, like, I do not trust the thunder outside, and if the power goes out, then 5 hours of recording goes down the toilet. So I am going to, stop talking, and I'll do this on my own time, and I will, if this is the end of the video, I will see you all later. Otherwise, I will see you in like 2 seconds again, because magic of video editing.